In the last video I was talking about that I would be starting out with my game collection, more specifically my PS2 collection. I think it's about 70 games in total, give or take. Yeah, I think that was it. Enjoy! Hi, as you can see, I decided to go for a top-down view on this video. Just a simple fact that it's easier for me to display my games this way. To start off here, I got some of the most common games for the PlayStation 2. It's the Gran Turismo 3 and 4. I really have put down some serious hours into this game. I think I'm about 98% completion with this one. I haven't played this as much though, even it's a very good game. But I have played through a game called Gran Turismo Tokyo Geneva Concept. And when you finished it, you could transfer some cars and like $4 million in prize money to spend in Gran Turismo 3, which I think was a very cool feature actually. Yeah, and the graphics is holding up pretty good too. Next up is Need for Speed Underground and Need for Speed Underground 2. I really like these games, but I never finished them on the PlayStation 2. But however, I have completed them on the PC, which is enough for me actually. Next up is Driver Parallel Lines. I think this is actually one of the better driver games. And I really like the story and the music in this game. And I think it's not as glitchy as the Driver 3, which I have completed on the Xbox. Yeah. And next up is Stuntman and Stuntman Ignition. I really have had some fun with this game. We will play as stuntmen pulling off driving stunts at the movie set. Yeah, and it's from the same creators as the Driver games. Reflection. I haven't played this game yet, but and I think it's out on the PlayStation 3. Next up is Ridge Racer 5. This is a very fun arcade racer, and it's one of the games that I bought with the system back in the day. Next up is Burnout Revenge. I really like the Burnout series, but yeah, I like the takedown features that you can take down your opponents, and I also like the traffic attack, where you crash into traffic to score points. But I haven't played it a lot. But still a very good game though. Next up is the Colin McRae Rally 3. I remember I bought this from a friend and decided to pick it up myself. And as it says, it's the best rallying game, 9 out of 10. So yeah, I think that's pretty true. True, sorry. Yeah. Next up is the MotoGP, and really not a favorite of mine. As I can remember it, it was very repetitive, and therefore I never finished this game. Next up is the Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition Remix. I never played this game on the PlayStation 2, so I don't know if it's any good. Next up is Wild Wild Racing. I just think I remember Pete Dorr talking about this game, and I think it's one of the early release titles for the PlayStation 2. But I haven't tried it out yet. Next up is Destruction Derby Arenas. Never played. Next up is Wipeout Fusion. I really like the Wipeout series, but I remember best the first one for the PlayStation 1, and putting on Chemical Brothers with Chemical Beats and wipe out your opponents, actually. Next up is Twisted Metal Black Online. Wow, I really wasted my money on this one, because I think it's just the online mode on this. So yeah, so I haven't tried it out. Yeah, I think that was all my racing and driver games. Next up is another must-have on the PlayStation 2, and that's a proper football game. And for me, that is the FIFA series. Here I got 3 different games: 2002, 06 and 07. And nothing is like owning your friends in FIFA, in my opinion. Next up is another series that I like, the SSX. I got the SSX on Tour and SSX 3. I really like the snowboarding game. It's not really like a simulation, but more like an arcade snowboarding game. I think I've completed this one, but this one I'm currently playing on the Xbox, and I got like 60% of completion. So I don't think I will be playing this on the PlayStation 2. And yeah, the SSX 3 I haven't played yet. And since I'm a little bit into golf, I just had to have a Tiger Woods game. And you can also see that this one has not even been unwrapped. It's still in the plastic. But I have almost finished this game because I have I borrowed my sister's copy for like a couple of years or something. So yeah, a really good golfing game. Next up is Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4. I really like Tony Hawk game series, but I haven't got as many games on for the PlayStation 2. And I never got into the Tony Hawk Underground series. But still a very fun game. The next up is BMX XXX. Yeah, it's not actually a very bad gameplay on this game. And if you are taking down the challenges, you get some strippers to dance around your bike. That's it, actually. Next up is the Jack and Daxter series. Yeah, I really heard a lot of good things about this game. Sorry. And yeah, and I really wanted to try this game series out, but unfortunately I bought this on eBay and it was an NTSC version. It's complete though, but I can't play it on my PlayStation 2. So I have waited to play Jack 2 and Jack 3. Jack X isn't really one of the game series, but it's on Razer, but I haven't played it yet. So, another game series for the PlayStation 2 is the Grand Theft Auto 3 and Grand Theft Auto Vice City. No, that's Vice City Story, sorry. This is Vice City. And the San Andreas. And, ooh, see if I can get some space here. Create some space. Oh, probably should be like this. Yeah. Yeah, this is a really good gaming series, and it's very common, so I guess everyone knows about it. I think this is very good, since it was kind of mind-breaking back in the day. Because I was more used to the top-down view, and this was coming out in 3D. Yeah, and that was mind-blowing back in the day. Vice City is very good. I just like the 80s theme in this one. And this one got more like more customization to it. You can build up your strength, training, change your hairstyle, get a tattoo, and ride bicycles. Yeah, really good game. This other two here, the Liberty City Stories, I have vaguely played on the PSP. Never finished it. And I think I started to play this one, but I have not completed this one either, I think. A really good series. So, now up for Spyro. I got the Spyro Enter the Dragonfly. Spyro Hero's Tale. The Legend of Spyro, A New Beginning, and The Legend of Spyro Eternal Nights. I guess I had a vision to play through all the Spyro games for the PlayStation 2. But however, I played through this, and it had some glitches, and the loading time was ridiculous and was really long, and that was because of I think it was rushed in production to meet the deadline, and yeah, it really suffered the consequences for that thing, and therefore I haven't played through these 3 games yet. So yeah. Yeah, and next up is the Tekken series. You could call me a Tekken fan, and I have owned all the games, but I think I'm missing the first game for the PlayStation 1. I think I lended it to a friend, and I never got it back. Of these 3 games, I think Tekken 5 is the best one. Tekken Tag has a very good rumor for being good, and a tag system, but I think it's very slow paced compared to these 2. Yeah, but still very good games, all 3. So yeah. Next up is the Devil May Cry series. I have played through this one and this one, and I'm currently trying to finish off this because I have bought the Devil May Cry 4 for the PlayStation 3. Yeah, it's a hack and slash kind of game, and you could say a shooter, but yeah, you got unlimited ammo, and we go down and hunt down demons and stuff. It's a really challenging game with very good boss fights. But I especially remember with the first game here, and then if you were to spend your money wrong or anything, you could make it very, very hard for yourself later in the game. Yeah, but still very good games, all three so far. And now another favorite of mine, and I think it's a must-have for the PlayStation 2, and it's Metal Gear Solid: Sons of Liberty. You can't see very good, but the Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, and I also got the Metal Gear Solid 2 Substance and the Metal Gear Solid 3 Subsistence. You could rearrange here like so. Yeah, so very it's a tactical sneaker. Yeah, I think it's very common and most people know about these games. The reason for me to have 4 copies is that I wanted to have the bonus content in the Substance and Subsistence versions. You get some another couple of games inside the game, and some VR missions and some other bonus contents. Yeah. This one I actually recently have bought. It's a little bit thicker than the normal casing. It's very expensive on the eBay stores, I think. This is not complete though. It has no manuals, but I don't care. So as long as I got the DVDs in good condition. We are getting close to the end now, fortunately. The next one up is another must-have for the PlayStation 2, and that is Shadow of the Colossus. A really good game, an atmospheric game. I think I'm like 50% into this game, and I'm trying to finish it. And it's one of the games I'm currently playing for the PlayStation 2. Yeah, I actually bought this on the internet, thinking that this was the normal version, and this was selling for a decent price, since it's very overpriced, especially on eBay. But when I opened it, I thought I got the Platinum version DVD, but actually this is the promotion disc. I don't know if we can see that actually. I'm trying to close it up. It says like promotion only in the top there. But yeah, it's really it's in good condition and works perfectly on my PS2. So next one up is Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring. This game isn't good at all. It's probably one of the worst games that I own, but I have finished it. But yeah, I think I'll never put it up, trying it out again, or finishing up. Sorry. Next one up is We Love Katamari. This is a game that I heard Pete Dole talking about, and it probably is a fun and quirky game. Yeah, but I haven't tried it yet. Next one is the Legacy of Kain series, Soul Reaver 2. Never played it, but I have played the first one for PlayStation 1. So yeah. Next one is The Getaway. Yeah, I think I borrowed this game from a friend back in the day, and I really enjoyed this. I like the story and the gameplay in this game. Yeah, I think it was actually one of the early games for PlayStation 2. If I don't... yeah, I think so. But anyway, it's a very good game. Next one up is a game I recently picked up, and that's Beyond Good and Evil. I heard so much good about this game, but I haven't tried it yet, as with so many other games that I have. And it's out in HD now, on the PlayStation 3, I think, or it's coming, I'm not sure. Yeah. The next games are games that I haven't played or recently picked up, so I don't have that much to say about them. But yeah, this is probably going a little bit faster, I think. Next one is Lord of the Rings 2 Towers. I think I played this on my PC once, but now on PlayStation 2. And here's a Ratchet & Clank game, Going Commando. I heard that the Ratchet & Clank series is supposed to be good, but I want to play the first game first, so yeah, haven't played this yet. Next one is The Godfather. Never played this. Next one coming up is Rayman 3. Hold'em Havoc. Whatever that means. I think I picked it up because I needed a platformer, but I haven't had the chance to play it yet. This is a game that I recently bought. Forgotten Realms of Demon Stone. Never played this. Yeah. So if anyone knows anything about this game, just yeah, just type in the description down below, and yeah, I'll appreciate it. Another title that I just picked up, Broken Sword, The Sleeping Dragon. Never tried. And here's another one, Soul Calibur 3. Actually, I haven't played any of the Soul Calibur games. It's probably a shame on me, but yeah, I have some work cut out to do for me, so yeah. And here's a shooter, Serious Sam, Next Encounter. I usually don't buy first-person shooters on console. The main reason is that I really enjoy them more on my PC. So yeah, I don't have really a lot of first-person shooter in my collection. But I have Splinter Cell, Pandora Tomorrow, and Splinter Cell Double Agent. I think I vaguely have played this one, but I can't remember anything about it. Next one is Time Splitters. It's a game I recently picked up. The main reason is that some of the stores in town was selling out their PlayStation 2 games. So you got like 3 or 4 games for like 100, or yeah, it says 3 for 100. Yeah. So that's why it's not unwrapped from the plastic yet, I think. The next one is The Warriors. Never played, never heard of. But it is a Rockstar game though, so couldn't be too bad, I think. I heard something about this series, Onimusha, Dawn of Dreams, but I don't think this is the first game in the series, so I probably will be waiting to play this. And next one up is From Russia with Love, 007. I haven't played this, but Sean Connery is doing the voice acting in this game, so yeah. I don't think it's a very bad game though. And next up is some games that I probably should have been played, and that is Resident Evil Code Veronica X and the Resident Evil 4. Yeah, I haven't had the time to play through these games, so yeah. And here's another one that's really known, and that's Kingdom Hearts. And I've never played this either. And my last game is Urban Regime. Yeah, it's a fighter from Namco. I don't know if it's good or if it's bad. Yeah, but I hope it's very good. Yeah, that was all my PlayStation games. Yeah, and thank you for watching.